foods that you should eat every single day? And I think it's number one, a very personal question, because what do you like to eat? What don't you like to eat? Why would you eat stuff that you don't like? And why would you eat stuff that, or not eat the things that you do love? So that's my first place to start. But your body needs certain things, of course. And if you have a look at the big picture, which is macronutrients, we need fat, we need protein, we need carbohydrate. Alcohol is also a macronutrient, and there are arguments to say that you need to drink alcohol. There are some people that just love it and they really enjoy having a glass of wine or a beer every day, and why would you take that away from them? So there's macronutrition, then there's micronutrition, which is vitamins, minerals, phytochemicals, antioxidants, which are the things that make us perform at our best. So are there some things that you should eat every day? And my answer to that is always no. There's no shoulds. If you should all over yourself, you end up hating your food, you don't enjoy your food. I have to eat this, I can't have that, I mustn't have that, I have to eat this because it's good for me, and you end up not enjoying your food. But there's some things to consider. So number one, obviously we need energy. So where's the energy going to come from? And that just comes from calories. That's the measurement of energy, or units of energy in our body. So how many calories do you need? And if you don't have enough calories, obviously you won't have any energy and or you'll lose weight. If you have too many calories, you're going to get fat. So there has to be a balance there about how many calories do I need. And my answer to that is always, if you want to eat more food, then you just have to move more. I'm definitely not the person who ever wants to be on a diet, and I never want anybody else to be on a diet, because when you start restricting stuff, you start screwing with your headspace. So if I really enjoy some food, I would rather go and exercise harder, do more activity, be more active, than restrict my food. So that's the calorie part. Do I need to have carbohydrate? Well, muscles run on glycogen, which is carbohydrate. Your brain runs on glucose, which is carbohydrate. So do you need it? And how much you need is determined by how much activity you do, how hard that activity is, how much you use your brain, how fit you are. Because obviously the fitter you are, your body conserves carbohydrate for your activity, for your exercise, and then you burn fat when you're resting, which means of course you need fat. So what are the things that you need to eat? And I will never tell people what to eat. I'm just going to give you some ideas to consider about what might be some things to put into your life that balance everything up every day. So the first thing I've got going here is my nuts. And I've got dried fruit and nuts in my big container. And this container is always full. And whenever I eat some, I always replace them. For this reason, nuts are a complete food. They've got carbohydrate, protein, and fat in equal servings. So, and they've also got fiber, and they've got most of the micronutrition that you need. So I've always got nuts in my life. Now, if you don't like nuts, then you shouldn't eat nuts and you shouldn't put them into your life. And why would you eat something that you don't like? But this is one of the things that I use it as almost like a medicine, because I know that when I eat nuts, I'm getting everything that I need. So I never miss out. Every day I eat nuts every single day. I also have yogurt every day because I'm very aware of gut health, which is also why I've got sauerkraut, because there's a lot of really good research to show that when you eat fermented food, that you have a much healthier stomach. And I don't want to have I don't want to have challenges with my gut. I don't want to have an unhealthy gut. I don't want to have bloating. I don't want to have a sore tummy. I just want to be able to eat whatever I want to and not be concerned about it, which is why I eat yogurt and why I eat sauerkraut. Now, I'm German. My mother was German and my father was Hungarian. So sauerkraut's been part of my life my whole life. I've eaten it, I think, every day my whole life. But it's a fermented cabbage. So I feel, again, it's a bit like a medicine. I feel like when I eat sauerkraut, I'm putting something really healthy into my body. Now, I'm sharing that with you because most people don't eat it, and most people don't even know what it is. But it's one of those things that makes me feel good about my life because I'm putting healthy things into my body. And that's all I'm asking, is find what works for you. The same with yogurt. It's almost a complete food because it's got carbohydrate, protein, and fat. It's again very good for your gut health, and I just love it. It tastes great, and you can add it to so many things. So I often put nuts in my yogurt, and I feel like I'm adding value to my life. And shouldn't that be what food is all about? Now, I eat chocolate and cake and biscuits and ice creams and lollies for the same reason, because they add value to my life. But I'm also very aware of balance, and I'm very aware of calories, and I'm very aware of, and I don't count calories ever. I'm just aware that I need to have energy. And if I don't have enough calories, I don't have enough energy. If I don't have enough carbohydrate, I don't have enough energy. My brain doesn't work well, my muscles don't work well. If I don't have enough protein, then my body doesn't regrow, doesn't recover, regenerate, and supercompensate so that I can go and lift heavy and sprint again. So I'm aware that I need all of those things. I'm also very aware that if you don't have fat, your hair falls out, you've got horrible skin, and things don't work well inside your body. So you've got to have a great mix of carbohydrate, protein, and fat. Now, I don't drink alcohol, I never have. But my husband does. He drinks alcohol every single day and he really enjoys it. So out of the 4 macronutrients, carbohydrate, protein, fat, and alcohol, there are some people that it's not even that he needs to drink alcohol, he just really enjoys it. And surely that's what life should be about, enjoyment. Now, the challenge with all of those, if you eat too much fat, you're going to get fat. If you eat too much carbohydrate, it'll turn to fat. If you eat too much protein, it'll turn to fat. And if you drink too much, you'll have a hangover the next day, you'll end up fat, and you'll end up with liver disease, and you'll end up as an alcoholic. So everything in balance, everything you eat should add value to your life, make you healthier, fitter, and stronger, mentally and physically. So these are just some of my ideas, and I'm only sharing those. I hate talking about food because food is your personal business. But how about find what works for you? What's going to make you feel good every day when you eat it? It could be fruit, could be vegetables, could be meat, whatever it is, but work out what's going to be best for you so that you're getting everything that you need. And the 4 things that I always ask: do you have a stack of energy? Are you performing at your best? Do you love what you see in the mirror? And are you getting the results that you want? If the answer is no, you've got to change what you're eating, obviously, because it's not working for you. But if you can answer yes to all of those, why would you listen to some other expert, some adult telling you can't have, mustn't have, don't have, shouldn't have? How about eat what you love, eat when you're hungry, stop eating when you're full, and make sure that you're enjoying every food experience, because life is about pleasurable experiences. And if you want to eat something and you don't have it, is it possible that screws with your head? And if you think something's bad for you but you want to eat it and then you eat it and you feel guilty, surely that screws with your head. So how about live your life to the max, eating what you love and adding value to your life with your food? Wouldn't that be a great way to live? Live your life to the max. Yum, yum, yum. Woohoo!